What's up everybody, Peacekeeper today for you guys. Welcome back to the Th13 where we have a live war attack all we doing. But first, before we do hop into that live attack, we're actually going to be going over one of my attacks that I did ended up getting triples. And I ended up getting a triple as well. So I ended up hitting the third base on the war map. So this player was Eagle Eye Tiger. So you can see this base. So I've seen this base a lot lately and I've never used air on it, but I used air on it in Legends League and I ended up tripling it with this exact army. So I decided, why not try it again? So I'm going to show you the things that actually went wrong that I believe that I did perfectly on. I ended up using Houdini Lalo. So I used 3 hounds. Normally you would use a hound. Now you'd use 2 hounds, but you would bring 3 if you want to use the hound to actually protect. So I ended up not wanting to use it, and I think it hurt a little bit. So you guys can see we're gonna hop in here. So I'm using 3 freezes, 5 invisibility spells, a poison, 2 haste spells. So you can see here, I ended up dropping. There was a little space, as you guys can see if I drop the 2 balloons. There's a little space where this placement was, where this decoration is, which is the windmill. So I ended up dropping 2 balloons out tank. So, but one thing that happened when I dropped those 2 balloons, both of them got hit with the scatter shot that was there, and then this balloon that was about to die actually ended up pulling a seeking air mine. So you guys can see that seeking air mine there. So the best thing for me, I believe, was using the hound or drop the blimp higher up. So you can see the blimp got hit with the seeking air mine, which was bad for me. Next thing, I had to drop them in. I dropped the ridge first. That's the next mistake I did. I dropped the ridge first. You should drop the invisibility spell first, then the ridge. So you can see everything is going well. I ended up getting the value that I wanted, but I wanted to get the town hall out. And I wanted to get the town hall out because I wanted to use my heroes over here, where the Houdini would have took out the town hall, that scatter, that air defense as well, because the scatter has more hit points than the air defense. That's why I wanted to get the Houdini inside of this compartment. So I would have taken out the town hall, taken out that single, taken out the sweeper, taken out the scatter. I wanted a ton of value. That's what's bringing so many invisibility spells. So it didn't work out, but I did get out that whole compartment. Next thing I did, I didn't think I did right, was I should have dropped the baby dragon further up. So you're gonna see why. So I changed my plan. I had 2 plans for this base. If I didn't get it on, if I did get it on, so you guys can see I ended up getting the wall break in where I wanted it to be, which should have been over here to get this. So the baby dragon didn't take out all of this, so I ended up dropping an archer. I probably should have dropped I only had an archer. I didn't have a wizard, so I ended up dropping the archer. So the king got into here. So I was trying to get a queen in here to get one of these sweepers. I know I didn't need it. I dropped the ice column a little late as well, because the big dragon got melted by seeking air mine, and then I had to invest a freeze. So I ended up dropping a queen, trying to get the queen into the town compartment, and it didn't work out. So I always had another plan. I had 2 invisibility spells. I invested a freeze. I dropped an invisibility spell for the queen and the world champion. So I used both invisibility spells for the queen. So the king ended up getting to the town, which was good. I didn't get a sweeper, but it was totally fine. I just wanted as many defenses as possible. So I started one my invisibility spell as well. I ended up using it for the world champion as well. And then I started my Lalo. So you can see the Lalo area. It was difficult. Not, I won't say really difficult. You can see the Lalo line from this defense to this defense. So they're gonna go straight down. The only thing worry about probably the sweeper. I know I had to fight the sweeper nonetheless. Then there's this single. If this was a multi-target, I think it would have been more difficult. And then that sweeper. So I believe it did pretty well. I started Royal Champion's ability as well. So that Royal Champion ability would have taken out all the other defenses. So you could say part of the Royal Champion ability, she got that sweeper as well. And then she aggroed this single. I think the best thing for me was that the CC was just ice columns. So you can see I had a good Lalo line. I had 2 freezes, I had 2 haste. Started Queen's ability. I dropped my first haste spell down. Sweeper push, which was totally fine. I decided to pop the ability. No, I probably popped it a little later than I should have. I had two headhunters. I ended up changing two headhunters because I had more balloons. And then I hit through. The super does go down. I hit it through. I had back end balloons that I dropped on outside. And then I basically crashed through the base pretty well. So you can say I planned it really well. First hit as well. And I think it went pretty well, even though it had a little bit mishaps. But I think going on the fly was the best thing for this base. So the next base we will be hitting, I believe, is number 9, if I'm not too sure. Sorry, number 11. So I ended up picking number 11 for a reason. So I've seen this base a lot in Legends League, and I've used Dragon. I actually hit it not too long ago with Dragons. It didn't go too well. I messed up the Houdini. So the point of using Houdini is I want to get the Houdini into this small compartment. So the blimp is going to be a little bit sketchy, I want to say. But the thing is I will invest a hound. And I will drop the hound here because I know for sure there are going to be some traps. So I probably will drop the hound up here. I know it's weird because I want it to target any one of these air defenses. So when the hound does fly over and it's going to be pushed by this, I want to actually use the blimp because I do want the blimp into here. I want the town hall. If I don't decide to use the hound, I want to get the blimp into here because I want the blimp to take out the town hall, both scatters, if I can get any of these, because I'm going to use my heroes up here. I know that's weird. I'm going to use my heroes up here to take out the enemy heroes, and wherever the heroes go, I'll try to warbreak them in to get anything they can defensive wise they can get, I'll take. And then I will use my Royal Champion. I know if the Royal Champion can get into this air defense compartment, it'd be good. I can even use her down here for pathing. So they will basically go from here, these defenses, this air defense, and if this air defense is down, it'll be 2 defense. It's gonna be risky as well, but even if I don't get it off with the Houdini, I can use it to take out. I can use my heroes to get the town hall. So it's another plan, but I'm always gonna Lalo from here to this air defense to this air defense, and I'm using Lalo because of these 2 ground balls. Like all of them are ground. So that's less on my balloons and hounds. So it's gonna be risky. I know that it's gonna be a little risky, but I think I could pull it off. If I don't get a triple, a high 2-star is something that I'll be looking for to get. So if I use the balloons, I'll use the balloons probably, and then drop in the blimp, and I want to get the blimp. So it's gonna be a little bit risky, a risky blimp. I don't want to fly the blimp from all the way through because I think they're gonna crash land into here. That's why. So I'm probably gonna use it over here. So hopefully we can get the blimp in. It's gonna be risky, like I said, but I think I can pull it off. So if that's done, you can see the army as well. I don't have any headhunters, which is a sad thing. I probably should bring headhunters. I think I should bring at least a headhunter at least. Okay, so I'll be back for you guys in a minute. I'll change the army just to bring in like a headhunter or 2. We're gonna do this live war attack. Okay, so I ended up gemming some donations really quickly, and I'm just gonna gem this headhunter, but I'm bringing 2 just in case, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. So like the plan, you're gonna drop in the Houdini, take this out, use the heroes out here. Use the heroes out here if the town hall doesn't go down as well. I have the poison spell, so hopefully if the Houdini can take out the castle troops, that would be just great, and I could use the poison anywhere else if need be. So if that's said and done, I can even use it up here as well. But headhunters are just for help, or even if the headhunters don't, if they don't need the headhunters for the up here, the headhunters could use for cleanup. So I have cleanup nonetheless. So if that's said and done, you see the army, see the base. Let's try and wreck it. Okay, so we are live. Okay, we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna drop the balloon up here. I know it's weird, and then I'm gonna drop some because I'm looking for traps. Okay, so witches came out the CC. That is not half bad, I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna drop the. I just misplaced I misplaced. I ended up dropping. Oh no, I misplaced, guys. I just screwed up. So that's one thing I realized. I've been dropping two invisibility spells, and I'm not switching through the rage. So this is gonna suck. Yeah, this went bad. Okay, I can pull this back. I'll drop the poison. So I've been doing this all the time lately. I've been switching, and it hasn't been switching my troops. So I haven't gotten any of the values I wanted. I still have two invisibility spells, so I can use those in case. The queen, oh my god, this has been tragic. I'm gonna probably roll change ability. She got both sweepers, but this is a terrible attack already. I'll bring the skeletons over here. Well, one of the skeletons. I don't know what to do. I use a haste spell and a freeze. I'll use a haste spell. Yeah, I'll have to use a haste spell to take out the town hall. This went terrible, guys. I need this town hall down. This was a terrible attack already. So yeah, this didn't go correct. I keep messing up my spells, so that I'm terrible. This is terrible already, guys. This is so bad. I'm just gonna have to let things run. I can't do much about it. So I will pop the ability. This is terrible. One spell. This is so terrible. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, this was really bad. I can't do much about that. Yeah, this was a terrible attack. I am upset. I really am. I really am upset. I dropped two invisibility spells instead of the rage, and it did not go as I would have liked. I didn't know what to do there. Yeah, so this one, yeah, this was a very bad attack. 59%, that was terrible. I think Lalo could have done really well. I probably just did terrible with my spells, and it cost me big time. So that sucks, but I'm gonna have to keep going. I can't change it. But that one really did hurt. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. I know it was a terrible attack. I'm really upset if you guys can't hear, but I really wanted to destroy that base. I've been saying that base all the time, and I have did well on it, but seems like that was not to be. But I'll see you guys next time.